So a lot of baseball today. I guess, what are you kind of looking for in these kind of scrimmages at this point in the year?
Yeah, I think with this team we have 26 new players, so just even getting on the road and being together and staying in a hotel and finding ways to get more connected from a team standpoint, really important. And then just really execute, what we've done in the fall to this point. I mean, we're not really ready to play a game yet, but we're looking for what we've worked on to carry that over and get a foundation that we can build on moving forward.
Besides the fundamentals that you focus on every year, anything else you're kind of trying to drive home to the guys this year in particular?
Yeah, I just think it's about finding, this team's brand of baseball. And, through 14 innings, I think it's pretty solid, in terms of the quality of strikes that our pitchers have thrown, their ability to mix really high-end stuff, along with the offense's ability to execute, which has been great today when you can hit it 5 times today and it's not going over the fence here. So really pleased with what I've seen from the at-bats.
I was going to say, do you think Jared's sac fly would have been out?
It would have been on like the 13th floor of the Beau Rivage up there.
They've had a couple good ones too. I guess it's gone both ways. But,
yeah.
So Chase starts the first game.
Yeah.
What did you think of his?
I thought he did great. He had a great bullpen this week. Understanding he hasn't really pitched against another opponent, since April of 2023. I thought that was a good launching pad for him, and excited to get them out there again next Sunday.
And then Cade in the second game, ups and downs.
I actually thought he did great. I mean, we made an error in the first play of the game on a play that we want to make, you know what I mean? But I thought he maneuvered through that and then got stronger as he went. Left a couple guys on base there in the second, but he's had a good fall and really good performance.
And then Caston Evans, it was 3-0. There were guys on, could have tied the game, I think, and he works out of that and ends the game. That's pretty incredible.
That's exactly how I drew it up. I wanted him to pitch in front of a crowd in a situation like that. Like, that couldn't have been any better because he can throw a lot of important pitches here for the next 3 years.
Luis impressed me in the first game, too. Is he okay? He just took a foul.
I think he's okay. He got hit on the backswing on the arm, so he's got a nice bruise, a little black and blue. But he's tough, but he took 3 great at-bats, and our catchers have caught really well today. Both him and Cade Arambidi have been outstanding behind the plate.
Yeah, he kind of brought it from a defensive standpoint with gunning guys down, and I think he had the first RBI in the first game, so he's kind of a two-way
First two,
guy
first two, yeah. Yeah, he offensively had a monster season last year, 23 homers, but what we knew is he's also a very good defensive catcher, and it's great for him to have an opportunity to do that on this team.
And then Ashton had that, fly ball that they dropped, but it produced the 2 runs that won the game for you. He's kind of, he's had a lot of opportunities today with guys in scoring position to do things.
He's done a great job, sac fly, I think, in his last at bat. And the story on that play is Chris Stanfield, running full speed and scoring from first base right there. So we want to run the bases hard all the time, no exceptions unless you hit a homer that you know is way out of the stadium. So good job by Chris.
2 more for you. Seeing you move a lot of guys around. Brad's playing third, short, second. Dickinson's moving around, Milam a little bit, kind of just tinkering a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do there at this point in time, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Those guys have played a lot of meaningful baseball, so you like that. And then, those 3 freshmen that are out there right now are pretty good, and Tanner Reeves is really good too. So the infield depth, I think, has got a chance to be a real strength.
And then throughout fall here, who's kind of caught your eye, maybe your big takeaways, things like that?
I just think we're having good carryover from one thing to the next as a team. Like I said, we're trying to be 100% good at what we've covered, even though we may not have covered 50% of what we're going to do. And trying to establish a pathway for this team, and so far so good. I think there's probably too many positives to single anybody out.
Fair enough. Anything else you want to say?
Go Tigers.
Love it.
Big week.